To begin this episode, I have to explain a few things. For one, I really am sorry, but episode 58, the real episode 58, was accidentally deleted by me when I was trying to make room for episode 59 and 60. I didn't realize I actually got rid of the episode 58 that I was working on before inside of my recordings file, and it's now gone. I've tried everything I could to find it and everything, and also to get it back, but it's gone completely. So what we did miss, which I will go over, this is going to be sort of a mishmash of things, so please bear with me. We did miss a crucial plot point. Don't worry, there wasn't any fight scenes or anything like that. There was, though, a cutscene that involves the Royal Knights that I'm going to go over right now. So bear with me and let's get to it. So on episode 58, what was going to happen is that, you know, the mission that I was telling you guys about, saying to skip it, don't do it, when you saw Agumon and Gabumon and Nokia inside of the Nanako base, or the Nanako station, whatever you want to call it, Broadway. And I was saying that, oh, don't pay attention to them. There is just a random side quest that's like really boring. All you have to do is just beat Agumon and Gabumon, and it's just not worth your time. Don't listen to that. Do it because that actually is a story plot mission, and it actually, what it does is, after you do it, even though it's in my opinion boring, after you do it, you will have a cutscene where Nokia calls you up after the mission's over and tell you to meet her in Shibuya, and then she will tell you that Omegamon or Omnimon has something to tell us. So what Omnimon has to tell us is basically, he believes he knows where the Royal Knights can be found, because he knows that they have also entered the world when the hole opened up in the sky. He says that the Royal Knights have a link with each other, so they're able to sense each other's presence and everything, so he can tell us where they are. So the first one that's located is in Akihabara, and he tells us that it most likely is a very powerful one. So we go to Akihabara, and we find out that it's actually Lipermon who is giving off the energy, and he makes a pretty intimidating entrance. He first starts off by saying that he is going to liberate the world and everything like that, of humans and everything, and he calls Omnimon a traitor. Sorry, I keep calling him Omegamon, but he keeps calling Omnimon a traitor, and says that he sides with the humans and defies Yggdrasil's orders. Now, Omnimon is still on the side of the humans, and he's saying pretty much that there's no need for fighting or anything like that among Royal Knights and everything, and the humans are not to blame for all of this, and the Eaters are the real threat. But Livermon's not hearing that. He's pretty much just exacting the law of Yggdrasil and following through with it. And he's like, if you're going to pretty much get in our way, then I might as well stop you here. During this conversation, though, he also divulges that he was the one who decided to have the plan to eradicate the humans and everything, because it was their fault for making the Eaters in the first place. And at this point, Nokia intervenes and says to him that pretty much what Omnimon says, the humans aren't the ones that did it, they're not to be blamed really, and there's no need for them all to fight, because innocent Digimon and people are going to get hurt. And when Lipermon hears this, he pretty much threatens Nokia's life on numerous accounts, like 3 times through the whole conversation, and afterwards, Omnimon pretty much steps in again and says that pretty much that he's not going to let Nokia get harmed by him and everything, and if he's going to try to advance on the humans, then he fights him as well. When these two are about to go at blows, that's when Gallimon steps in. Gallimon steps in, and he says that he is actually of the belief that it's not entirely the humans' fault, and he doesn't think that we should be fighting amongst each other really, but he's not on anyone's side really. Only thing that is that Gallimon and Omnimon seem to be really close, like as in friends. So we have that support. But then on the other side, when Lipermon's ready to take on both of them, this guy's pretty ballsy, you know? He just, all of a sudden, Dynasmon shows up, and Dynasmon's ready to back up Lipermon. So you're thinking to yourself, wow, these 4 great Digimon are about to clash with each other. But no, it's actually just a facade, because Lipermon comes to the conclusion that if too many Royal Knights fight, it would only harm each other. We would only harm each other and everything, and that wouldn't get us anywhere. Besides, our plan is nearly complete anyway, and the humans will be eradicated. So that's not necessarily what he said, but That's pretty much what he was concluding to. Sorry. Trying to breathe through all that. That was a lot of talking. So, after that, you have Lifermon and Dynasmon retreat, and then the mission's over. But after that, we go back to the base, and Chaika pays us a visit. And she tells us about how her father has been admitted to the hospital because he's been hallucinating about Kamashiro and everything like that, and he's apparently regained his memories of what happened and everything, about how he used to work day in and day out on these lab projects and everything like that, and he would even forget his own family and everything. So she's asked us to pretty much go to the hospital and check up on him, and also to see if we can help him. So this is where this episode starts. I know it was really long for an explanation and everything, but I really had to explain exactly what happened in a nutshell so we weren't really lost. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you when the video's over. Peace. How's it going, guys? Burgon83 here, playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and last time we met Yuko here inside of the hospital visiting her brother, and she decided to help us look for Mr. Makoto Yamashina. I didn't memorize his name completely, so I had to add on the last name. I believe his name was Makoto. I was paying attention. Shut up. Alright. So he's going to be on the actual patient floors, the general ward floors, not the special ward. And if I remember correctly, his room is going to be on the far exit, or the far left or something? Well, there's only 2 rooms you can go into. So, like, I think he's inside of this one. You know, left-handed people? No, he's not. Dang it, left-handed people. I am one of you, but you have deceived me for the last time. Alright, so he's not in there. Darn. So that means he's inside of one of these rooms then. Or he's just not in here at all. He's at General Ward, right? So why isn't this guy here? And they won't allow us to go any further down the halls. Very, very interesting. I keep forgetting I can do that. Alright, so while I'm blunderbusting here, how are you guys all doing today? Hopefully you're having a smashing Wednesday. Usually I'd get paid today, but since my job has a new company that took over for the area I'm in, I get paid on Fridays now. I don't know why I had such a pause through that. I don't know. I guess I was still in my mind coping with the fact that, oh, my Wednesday pays have been taken away from me. Well, I guess since we can't find Mr. Makoto, well, let's ask one of the nurses. I'm sorry, I'm very too busy. Whatever. Since this hospital is always busy. Oh, what do you want? They say he's definitely here, but they seem to have lost track of his room number. The hospital staff are searching for it now. How do you lose track of a patient's room number? I'll help. Let's look together. Thank you. How do we look for him? Well, of course, we go back to the basics. If we ask anyone who has seen a confused man in the hospital... I feel better now. You are truly a great cyber sleuth, even on your own. Okay, let's split up and look for Mr. Yamashina. Okay, the keyword is confused man. Excuse me, madam, have you seen a confused man? I know you're too busy. Confused men. Mr. Yamashina disappeared from his room, right? It's been so too hectic for us to look for him. Of course you wouldn't know anything. Could you help us find him? He can't have left the hospital. You're asking a random civilian to look for a patient. I don't even work here. Alright. Speak up. My ears aren't what they once were. Confused man. He seems confused himself. The whole of Tokyo is in a tizzy. That's why we need steadfast men to stand strong. Of course. You knew about the Forbidden Hospital room? I know all about it. Have you seen a confused man? Deranged man? That's the... What's got to do with the hospital? Okay, the deranged sort of set me off. Where's the deranged anyway? It is the Transylvania Mountains. What? Oh, is it the Transylvania Mountains? Okay, he was asking a question there. I was reading it as it was actual passage. Okay, whatever. What does the D stand for? Haha, you know what it stands for. I don't get it. Anyway, the Forbidden Hospital room, you can hear a spooky voice coming from it. Like a oh voice. Do you think it's an animal? Or a monster? Or a Digimon? You should go check it out. It sounds pretty cool, right? Right? Of course. This links up to another mission from that Numemon that gave us a heads up about it wanting to become stronger to Digivolve. We will do that as soon as we find Mr. Yamashina. And I don't know why that would sound weird coming from a hospital, hearing a patient screaming at the top of his voice. That's nothing. I once walked past a room and the dude was like just yelling. Well, it was actually pretty sad, but like... Innocent Yamashina's here? I'm telling you, he's at the far end of this hallway, man. I think it's this one. Huh?
ここにいましたか。さすが電脳探偵さんです。
Yeah, I know you did.
君たちは一度裏切った私に何の用だ。いや、私が裏切られたのか。
So why is he having a mental breakdown now?
1年前、何かがあった。それで、やめろ。そうだ。知らなかったんだ。覚えてない。
Okay.
思い出したくない。思い出せない。
I still say I've heard worse in the hospital.
大丈夫ですか、山科さん。何があったのか話してください。
Yet again, it's really sad to hear that sort of stuff. That's usually not the patient actually just yelling to yell for no reason. They're usually in pain, or like that's some sort of I don't know. But most likely they're usually in pain.
私は上白の関係者です。あなたのお役に立てることがきっとあるはずです。
We can help you.
そうだ。私はそこで、そこの研究所、地下の
Underground boxing?
頼む。私を研究所に、六本木地下施設に連れて行ってくれ。
Okay, Roppongi, Underground Central.
行かなければ、あそこで私は行かなければ、行かなければ、行かなければ。
You need to get some rest, sir, and tell you what, we'll look for it.
しかなさそうですね。
We're actually letting this guy out of the hospital when he's in this state. We're taking Mr. Kamishina to the Roppongi lab. Doesn't this go against hospital policies? You can't take a patient out of the hospital without them being properly tended to yet?
研究所に着きました。山科さん？
そうだ。ここだ。ここで私は研究をしていた。何を？記憶が。
Oh, that's right. His memories were wiped. So like now they're all coming back to him, and okay, he's losing his mind.
何かを思い出しているみたいですね。
精神データのスキャン、アップロード、リライト。そうだ、そう、私が研究していたのは精神のデータ化だ。
Mental data? What sort of mental data?
エデンのシステムの基盤となった技術をあなたが。
私だけじゃない。
Really?
私の他にも誰かがいた。共同スエドだ。
Should have known.
あいつに記憶を奪われたんだ。
It all links back to him.
記憶を奪われたスエドウさんに。
Why not? He's apparently behind everything else in this game.
頼む、私の記憶を取り戻してくれ。この装置を使えばそれができる。もう覚えていないことで苦しむのはたくさんだ。
私がオペレートし
I'm
ま
not
す。
certain that I
山科さん、
approve of
指示
this.
をお願いします。
I do agree we need to get his memories back, but like, what if we mess up something? It could completely break this man. The last time we had experience with these things, an eater was
私の
involved.
精神データを読み込んでくれ。それをデータとして書き出してからコピーを作る。
You're not a computer. I'll do what I can though.
ハードウェアの仮想記憶領域で実行。ここで記憶にプロテクトを施す。改ざんされたコピーデータをオリジナルデータに上書きすれば記憶は変わる。
Or it could make you go into another fit, and this time it could make you a vegetable.
私の現在の記憶を仮想記憶領域で実行してくれ。
山科さん、こ
He's going digital?
れはコピーしたデータがデジタルシフトを起こしてる。
Why not? Of course it
プロ
does.
テクトの除去を阻む何かが山科さんの記憶データの中に仕組まれてるみたいです。
Alright, I'm on it. Digital shift in that case. Let's dive in. And this is one of the best places to grind. But it's also pretty annoying. Good, it seems I was able to get a connection. Your sudden connection jump really surprised me. I think I understand what Kyoko puts up with you. Okay. I'm reading things completely out of order and it's wrong, and I apologize. I will do better. I'll do better. Like right now. I'll navigate from here now that the mapping of the mental data is finished. There should be some protection in the place on the memories somewhere amidst the data. Read through that, and if you can, then we're sure to have success to Yamashina's memories. I said success. I said access. You idiot tongue. What's wrong with you, man? Stop this. Stop that. Oh, yes. So, Zwart is now on my team, the last time you didn't notice. And also, I did level up Omegamon to the max. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I wish his attack was actually as high as one of my other Digimon I have in my farm. But he's not a part of the original series. He's actually a mixture of two Digimon that came later on in the Digimon franchise. But anyway. Yeah, pretty good attack. He actually has the highest attack in my whole entire party. Second is going to be Black or Greymon. And actually third would be, yeah, Vikemon. Pretty cool. Now, let's do some damage inside here because this place is trippy, but at the same time, like I said, it's an amazing place to grind. Alrighty, let's oh wow, I can't do anything really to them. Well, might as well get some AoE damage going on. Even if it doesn't do a lot. take this. A dark transcendent sword. It looks the same as the other ones, but it still does a lot of damage. See, and even without using my method of like what is it? Fast EXP? Still a lot. But let's put Black Zwart Omegamon or Omnimon Zwart away for a bit and bring out Omegamon. I'm gonna get so confused calling him Omegamon than saying Omnimon and stuff, but like, I'll call the black one Omnimon and I'll call the original one just Omegamon. Although I'll probably still get confused from that. So excited, guys, we're almost done with the game. It's great. I mean, literally, after we're done with the Royal Knights, or after we've done most of the Royal Knight missions, we're pretty much done with the game. The only thing we have to do after that is just fight the final boss, and then the secret final boss, which I like to call him the secret final boss because he's might as well be a final boss. Although I'm still kind of confused about how the heck I'm gonna win against him with this team. Makes me think about what one guy told me when I originally posted this challenge, and he was saying you're gonna have a hard time doing this. I don't know why you decided to do that, but what? Sure, buddy, whatever you want. You could have did better. Actually, you did way better than what you usually would do. Super Sticky Jet. I said sticky. I said stinky. I can't read. I find it absolutely hilarious that he refuses to use Supreme Cannon. It's like no matter what I do, when I put it on automatic, he never uses Supreme Cannon. And it's not that like it's obsolete or anything. It's a pretty good move, but it's like he just doesn't want to use it. I mean, here I'll do it myself. The forest thing again. The only thing that sucks about Supreme Cannon is the fact that I didn't put in enough time into his intelligence, so it's not going to do as much damage as it would for Transcendent Sword. See, if I was using Transcendent Sword, it probably would have went in the thousands, but take what you can get. Let's get Blackrock Greymon. Although, I probably should not have done that. Oh, who are you hitting? Oh, you jerk. It's almost like old times where they used to do link attacks together, but except now it's... he's been left behind. See, that could have been a lot more damage. And he does not care about wasting SP. Huh. Yeah, see, that's only because Transcendent Sword does so much more damage because it's a physical attack compared to Supreme Cannon, which is a magic attack. And if you haven't noticed, the magic attack on Omegamon, for me, is very much lacking than what it should be. And I believe since I'm so near the end of the game and stuff, I don't have any restrictions on items anymore. Which is why on my equipment loadout, you see the discs now onto my Digimon instead of the other items and everything. So the cheer disc, it does plus 100 with HP and plus 10 attack. Now you get these things, these discs here, by doing a lot of those cases where you fight the Royal Knights, or you can get lucky and actually farm them from your farm. I've had no such luck, really, or that I don't remember if I have. But yeah, it is a possibility you can get them from those. Just thought I'd share that. There are a lot of viruses in here. Oh, now he uses it. Although I made a big fuss about it earlier. You know, I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth now. You know, it probably would have been a good idea for you to use your 7 stars, but whatever. I guess you didn't want to overkill. Let's see, I'm kind of thinking that I should just... Sure, let's give Poem on some screen time because she's not bad. She's not bad at all anymore. Yeah, in fact, I'd say that she's... Yeah, right now, Angemon is my hardest hitter in terms of intelligence. So her magic attack is going to be really, really powerful when I use it, but this isn't even her final form. You guys will see. You shall see what I plan to do with her. Although, a lot of you might not be surprised what I plan to do. But for those who have not seen this game, you might be surprised. Heck, I might be surprised. Oh my gosh. Yes, now he's heard me say that you don't use it, and now he's using it non-stop. Nice job. There we go. See that nasty looking thing over there? That's the thing that's blocking this guy's memories. Alright. So now, let's, if I remember correctly, that is a virus over there. Put Hercules Kabuterimon inside here because I haven't given him any screen time at all. And I felt so bad for that. Him and Metal Garurumon Black I haven't used at all, really. Like I said, I don't hate the Garurumon line or anything. I just don't really use them a lot. They're not my favorite. Fine, I said it. I love myself some wolves, but I always thought they were sort of boring. I was Team Agumon when I was a kid. Don't worry, that's the thing. I'm sticking with it. Actually, it might be a good idea to have Hercules Kabuterimon out for this fight anyway, since who knows what this guy's gonna drop. Hey, you're the evolution form of that one dude. Be careful, that doesn't look like any ordinary Digimon. Of course, it's an ultimate. No, it's actually, this is a Mega. That Digimon is comprised it's comprised of converted memory data. You okay? There you go. It's very likely that it's using alternate data as protection. Alternate data as protection. If we can break through, we should be able to free the data and restore it to the original state. Please, you have to. Why did I say it like that? I say a lot of things out of order. Brain rupture. No, thank you. I had a headache yesterday. I don't need another one. Oh, he wants to play like that, huh? Okay. No attacks. This guy wants to play. Let's see, sure, I can hit him once. See how much this does. I ain't did that much, really. Okay, another boost from us. And I think... I'm gonna do accelerated boost. What is that? Oh my gosh, he changed his type. Crap, so now he's a vaccine? I think that's how the rotation works. Okay, so... Okay, so Rosemon's gonna be the best choice now. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, let's get rid of Hercules Calvateriumon for Rosemon. And he healed himself. Oh, he changed his types just so he could heal himself, huh? Okay. About to change that thing right now. This is with the added critical. Yeah, how you like them apples? I have no idea what you're doing. Oh, he changed his type. Oh, that's actually not that great. Not necessary, really, but... Yeah, he's pretty much donezo. He needs to get out of here. Change my type, will you? Oh, how nice of you. I wonder if this will actually hurt it. It did. Paralyzed it. Paralyzed it good. So all the attacks I do to it is now not going to be that effective due to my type change. So I might as well just stack upon myself. Okay, he changed his type again, just so he could heal himself. Oh, he still isn't able to affect me. Well, because he changed his type to a vaccine, and I'm a data type now. And your problem was you thought you were safe. Why'd he heal Angemon? Woman, I mean. Actually, he really screwed himself over because I'm a data type now, and he's now a vaccine. That's funny. I never thought the computer would screw itself over like that. Well, for our troubles, we got memory up, so that's all good. It's all nice and dandy. Nice to know that there we don't find eaters inside of these sort of digital ships now. How you feeling now? Normal Yamashina.
大丈夫で
Okay.
すか、山科さん。
ああ、大丈夫だ。
Well, that's
記
good.
憶が一気に戻ってきたので少し混乱しているが、意識ははっきりしているよ。私の体はずっと本当の記憶と向き合いたがっていたのかもしれない。
Whatever that
聞か
means.
せてくだ
Sure.
さい。山科さんの記憶には一体何が刻まれているんですか？
No snitching.
8年前のエデンのベータテストのことさ。
Beta test?
ベータテスト。
8 years ago.
ああ、数百人の参加者を招いて実施したエデンのクローズドベータテスト。
Pray tell, what exactly happened at this
運
beta
用実
test?
験も兼ねたテストプレイだ。当時私が所属していたナイルコープはすでに上城に買収されていてね。ベータテストは私とスエドウが指揮を執ったんだ。テストといっても宣伝も兼ねた体験イベントだったがね。ま
Uh-huh.
さかあの体験会であんな事故が起こるなんて設計者の誰も予想していなかった。
What exactly happened?
ベータテストの最中に参加者の子供たちのうち5人が原因不明の意識障害を起こして倒れてしまう。
Wait a minute. You said nothing about the participants being children. Exactly how many other, like, were they all children? These 100 participants? Let me guess, because children have a wider imagination, more, that's pretty disgusting, actually.
4人はすぐに意識を取り戻したが、うち1人の少年は最初のエデン症候群の患者になった。
You don't say.
その少年というのは私の兄で
Yeah.
す。
Now it mean that the 4...
そうか、君は上城社長のお嬢さんだったのか。
I mean, I don't know if it was obvious to you guys or anything like that, but yeah, that's pretty much what this guy is getting at. And I know I just spoiled something, but believe me, it's not that hard to figure
子供
out.
たちが事故に遭っていたなんて。山科さん、その子供たちのことは？
すまないが覚えていない。記憶の改ざんではなく本当に知らないんだ。私は私たちの作ったエデンが子供の人生を奪ってしまった。その事実に耐えられなかった。
So whatever happened to those children?
自分の犯した失敗を直視できず、罪の意識で私の精神は病んでいった。
Mm-hmm.
それを見かねてスエドウは私の記憶を消してくれた。彼は私に
Did he save you?
一時の救いを
Or
与え
did
て
he
くれ
make
た。
sure that you couldn't report him to any of the
エ
police?
デンネットワークはベータテストの
And turn yourself in.
さまざまな行政機関との提携が決まっていてね。莫大な金が動いていた。だから誰もこのプロジェクトを止めることはできなかったのさ。
Ah, okay, I see.
テストは成功した。そう報告するために全てはなかったことにされたんだ。
では誰もその子供たちのことは？
いや、スエドウだけは彼らと話をしていたはずだ。4人の子
So
供
Pseudos
の意識
had
が戻ると口を揃えて
interactions
ヒ
with
ーロー
them.
の話をするようになったらしい。それはまるで
Huh.
おとぎ話に出てくるような世界の話だったそうだ。多く
Explain.
の研究者は過度のストレスが招いた集団ヒステリー症状と解釈していたが、スエドウは違った。彼だけは4人の子供たちの言葉を一言一句聞き逃すまいとしていたよ。
Because he's interested in knowing exactly what the children could see that he couldn't. They saw something inside of Eden before the glitch that put Yuko's brother in a coma, which resulted in a eater. And they saw something beforehand, so...
そう、あれはまるで宝物を見つけた子供のようだった。
Yeah, he's searching for something.
スエドウさんに聞けばその子供たちのことが。
ああ、だが子供たちのことを探しても無駄だよ。スエドウが彼らの記憶を奪ったからね。
Of course he did. Who else has this guy had interactions with he did not manipulate?
彼らの記憶を奪った。
Probably thought he was doing him a
奪
favor.
ったというよりも、私と同様暗号化して封印したといった方が近いかもしれないな。記憶というものは改ざんはできても完全に消すことはできない。
でもどうしてそんなことを。当時の事件の唯一の手がかりだったのに。
True.
それはスエドウに聞いてみないとわからない。
Oh, don't worry, we'll ask him all these questions and more.
スエドウが彼らに与えた救いだったと思う。
Probably over the fifth child that they
ところで
just lost.
勝手な願いなのは承知の上で、君たちに頼みたいことがある。
You're right, that is very selfish of you. Good day, sir. Walks away.
私の記憶をもう一度封印してくれないか。
What? We just went through the trouble of getting your memories back. Why the heck you want them sealed away for again?
以前の私は仕事にかまけて家族を顧みない父親だった。娘を地下を泣かせたことも一度や二度じゃない。
Shoot, you made her cry when you went psycho crazy because you lost your memories.
記憶をなくした私なら優しい父親でいられる。記憶のない自分こそが家族が望む理想の私ということだ。
本当にいいんですか、それで。
Just give the guy what he
この
wants.
システムが改ざんできるのは記憶だけです。いつかまた無意識下の罪悪感に苦しむかもしれません。
Oh, you know it
君
will.
の言う通りだ。私があの症状に見舞われたのは肉体への記憶のシフトによるものだからな。
記憶のシフト。
人間の記憶というものは脳だけに存在するわけじゃない。体中の神経細胞に転移し、わずかずつ蓄積されている。だからこそ、たとえ頭をいくら押さえつけても、私の目は、耳は、手は、辛かった事実を決して忘れはしない。
Which is exactly why you shouldn't go through with this.
人間はそういう風にできているのさ。
Like he just said, if he sees something, even if you make yourself forget it, your eyes and your sense of feel is never gonna forget it. So, say he winds up hearing about the Eden syndrome or whatever again, or this sort of project again later down the line, way later down the line. This guy could go mental again, and even worse, because he wouldn't be able to get his memories back. Because I'm not getting it back for him.
だが、君たちに全てを話したら、なんだか気が楽になったよ。懺悔とはこういうことなのかもしれないな。
I think you're making a huge mistake, but sure, I'll do as you ask.
もう一度、過去の出来事を忘れさせてくれ。残りの人生、せめて家族だけは悲しませてくれ
Why
ない。
exactly would you want to get rid of them, though? It doesn't seem like you're going back to doing lab research or anything again, or dealing with children again. What, you just can't forgive yourself for what happened to that child and everything? It's called live and learn. And also it's called doing something to help bring that child back or whatever. Like what we're doing.
一体どうしたら。
I say give the guy what he wants, but at the same time, he has to know that this is all gonna just come back and bite him in the butt later down the line. Again. And there you have it. That was a long one. 38 minutes and 18 seconds. Well, now 19. But, oh great. I should have just ended it off right there.
良かったのでしょうか。
Of course it wasn't. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. And next time we'll go on with this scene and then we'll see what we have to do next. Alright, peace out.